on the
You better make
playback,
sure you put
ladies and gentlemen.
nobody want to be talking for nothing.
What up? All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome to PDXDOPE Live. Today is Friday, October 8th, 2021. I'm your man, DBL-R, Ray. I'm in the building. And tonight, we got another podcast for you. And yes, we are live. Tap in. Come fuck with me. I got my cousin, Don, in the building. I got my cousin Terrence in the building, and we're going to have a conversation. We're going to talk about a couple of topics that's been trending in the news here most recently. We're going to talk about the shooting out in Arlington, Texas. I believe it was in Arlington, so correct me if I'm wrong in the chats if you join in. But we're going to talk about that situation, and we're also going to talk about news coverage of missing women of color. And we're going to get started. I'm going to bring my crew in here momentarily. Just getting myself situated. Enjoying my Friday. It's been a tough week at work. Being in leadership is definitely a challenging situation to be in. Trust me. There's been plenty of days this week alone that I was thinking to myself when I'm going to put in my resignation. But I got to get that paper. Get the bag, you freaks. But anyway, I'm going to bring on my guest, my cousin Don. What's up? How you doing? What's up, Cuddy? How you doing? See, she ain't ready. She ain't paying attention.
I'm good.
This is going to be beautiful. Okay, so now she's coming
I just
in late.
said what, yo.
So when you pass the baton, she just dropped it. All right,
No,
though. What's up, Cuddy?
Me, that's your shit.
It ain't my shit. I'm rolling smooth over
your
here.
Shit together.
Yeah, get your shit. Anyway,
okay, well,
I'm going to go ahead and bring on. All right, but check this out, though. I'm going to bring on my cousin Terrence Alexander Nelson. He's going to join the building. What's up, Cuddy? Welcome. Man, I'm on point right now. I'm on fire. That's what they say. What's happening, y'all? Okay. So used to this, we got C3P on this motherfucker tonight. You have to get the technical difficulties on. You better get on Tanya's phone, man, and go through the app, man, or some shit, man. What's going on with this shit? Hey.
I don't know what it is.
I mean, them kids ain't got no laptop.
It's so different, bro. Your shit ain't been sounding like that. I promise you, the last two shows, you've been fine.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Anyway, let me hold on a second. I'm gonna fix that.
Yeah.
The fuck? My bad.
Now there it is, right there. You just blew it out. Whatever it was, you sound great. Right there.
Great.
Oh man, right there. Crispy. Yeah. There it is. Nigga got what you been doing with your phone,
right
bro?
Back at you.
Wait. What's going on with your phone, bro?
Never mind. I was going to say something, but I'm going to let that go.
You know, you hear that now? Okay, now there's Terrence, ladies and Jesus Christ. Oh my, that's disgusting. But yeah, that's a good one, Don. Welcome to the PDXDOPE Live, y'all. I am with my fucking people. Yes, it's me, DBL-R, Ray. I'm in the building. My cousin Terrence Alexander Nelson is in the building. My cousin Elsa Don Petty LaBelle is in the motherfucking building, and we finna get live tonight. We're gonna talk about it.
Really?
So, yeah, we really finna talk about it.
Elsa now.
Nigga, that's your name, right? My name is Olin. Are you ashamed of your first name? I mean, because shit, the motherfucker asked me, what is your name?
All that shit was
Olin,
made
and
up.
I'll spell it out for your motherfucking ass. You freak. What you mean?
You freak.
Recognize me all days. But
Well, you know, my name only got two spells, but they always end up in 4 or X.
For sure. But anyway, we're gonna get started. I think I got 2 people watching right now. Welcome to the podcast, to the YouTube motherfuckers is with us. And we rocking with you too, though. So stay with us. If you want to make comments and stuff like that, you most certainly can. And I will respond as I get those comments. But tonight we're going to talk about the shooting that happened out in Texas. They call it a school shooting, mass shooting. And it's really kind of being, the narrative is kind of being put out there as if this is like this person that goes out and wants to just randomly shoot people. And that's not really what's happening right here tonight. So let me pull up this article really quickly, and I'll kind of touch on what's going on with the young brother. So Texas student Timothy George Simpkins, 18, who attends Timberview High School in Arlington, opened fire at his high school, injuring 4 people, including the teacher. He was released from jail Thursday afternoon. This is not a so-called standard issued school shooting, meaning going there, I'm mad, and I'm just going to shoot you because I'm mad. This is a situation of bullying. So we're going to cover this, and we're going to talk about that, but we're also going to talk about the news media coverage of missing women of color. I'm going to say missing women, men, boys, children of color. And that's all related to the Gabrielle Petito story. They got a lot of coverage that captivated, and I'm saying that in quotes because this is something that I read that's captivated the nation. And so they've shown this to everybody. And, you know, my prayers are out to that family, and it's not a knock on that family, but this is just about the coverage of how the coverage is disproportionate, and so to speak. So anyway, what you guys want to start with? What y'all want to talk about first?
I guess we might need to talk about the school shooting.
The school shooting? Yeah. We can talk about it.
More like a old school shooting.
Let's talk about the oldest shit first. Let's talk about the missing people, because we can nip that in the butt right quick.
Well, we ain't right quick. We got an hour, man. We chilling, so we ain't nobody's time. This is our shit.
House.
I mean, so we're gonna talk about the shooting. You said, Terrence?
As it sounds more like from the some of the details I've heard, it sounds more like an old school shooting. You know, someone getting bullied, somebody, you know, going through different things and then retaliates. You know, I don't know exactly all the details of it, but you know, I've heard a couple of things.
Yep. I read the story. So really quickly, I'm gonna what I want to do. So just to give you some context to this, and just to give y'all some context. So I'm going to if I got this shit set up the way I had it set up, but something's happening, you fucking pussy bitch. Let me tell you something. What's going on? All right, so 1 second, 3, 2, 1. Let's go back. Shut up! Don't you say a word. Just try me to it. Don't you say a word. Let's see my Chrome tab. You freak. Right here. All right, so.
I didn't say nothing. I'm about to get my bottle. Y'all playing.
Ain't nobody playing.
And another high-profile case is sparking discussion today. The national attention on the search for Gabby Petito has prompted some to call for more attention on cases of missing women of color.
Then don't talk to me.
Right here in Chicago, NBC5's Christian Farr has more.
The value of life depends
on your
race and your color.
Father Mike Flavor felt compassion for the family of Gabby Petito after the body of the missing 22-year-old white woman was discovered in Wyoming yesterday.
I didn't mean to
respond to the constant local and national coverage of Petito's case. Father Mike posted a message to social media that said no one is looking for the 51 black women who are missing.
Where's the outrage? Where's the commitment? Where is the press conference from law enforcement and city officials to say, we're going to find the roots of this?
What is missing are the stories of hundreds, thousands of women of color, girls of color, whose stories get blacked out by the news media.
Freelance columnist and university professor John Fountain has written extensively about the unforgotten 51 women of color in Chicago who either disappeared or were killed, and their cases remain unsolved. And his students created the Unforgotten Project and tried to humanize these women. Fountain says Gabby Petito's case deserved media attention and the law enforcement resources that were provided, but says the same has to happen for these 51 women.
Their families deserve the same kind of comfort and the same kind of sense of justice that I suspect Gabby Petito's family is rightly going to find.
Community activist Lavinia Hood says her nonprofit had to pressure law enforcement in Chicago to follow the disappearance of Shantaya Smith and Sadaria Davis a few years ago. Both women were later found dead, and Hood says because they were Black, their cases did not receive the attention they deserved.
I think every case should be handled the same as they handled the lady whose body was found in Wyoming.
In Auburn, Gresham, Christian Farr, NBC 5 News.
All right, so did you guys could you guys hear the story?
Yeah.
You can hear it?
Yeah, it was echoing though.
You said what?
It was echoing?
It was at first, and then towards the end it wasn't, right?
No, it was still echoing.
Nah, because I pushed mute. Bitch, I know what's going on here. Don't you make me do it.
I'm telling you the truth. Okay, it wasn't echoing.
Right.
Well, anyway, it was echoing because it was coming through my TV. And I'm going to have to fix that, though. Anyway, what are we doing over here? You're afraid. So, I guess we're going to start with that story instead of the story about shooting at the school. I played the wrong video, ladies and gentlemen. That would be on me. So let's get to it. Well, I mean, Dawn got what she wanted. She said that's what we should do, and she was right. So here we are. We're there.
What do you mean?
Yeah. What do you mean? What? What you mean? What's going on? What happened? What you mean?
I just heard my name, so I was trying to make sure I was gathering the right information. We're Ivory Mays.
Wait a minute.
Did you? Oh.
What happened?
If you don't want me, then don't talk to me.
One moment, ladies
Go
and
ahead
gentlemen.
and free yourself. If you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Go ahead and free yourself. You don't want me.
Listen to that.
Go ahead and free yourself.
What the fuck? Hold on.
I gotta entertain myself because you got the shit up. Shit.
Hey, I just played the video for you, and you didn't say nothing about the young ladies that's missing out here right now.
She left the scene and was doing something else as the video was on.
Right, I know she missed the whole thing. So the question was,
Okay, so basically, I feel like this. Okay, it's really bad. You're right.
what's bad?
I didn't mess it up. You said, hold on, people. That's all I heard. But anyway, back to what you were saying.
I played a video about the story, and you got up and walked off. Everybody in the crowd is seeing this shit, but you walked off and
I
Terrence
seen
seen
the
it. He
video.
said
What
it
I'm
was
saying
echo.
is that the video.
Well, what was the video was
The
talking
video
about?
was weird.
It was
No,
what?
I can hear. I can hear. Because he was breaking. It was so much going on with that video. So what I'm saying is,
Listen,
from
you
what
just
I've
didn't
seen
hear it.
and
It's
what
all
I'm
right.
thinking
You
about.
know?
Okay, granted, they did give her a lot of air. Yeah, I don't need to hear the video to know what the fuck going on with the bitch.
No,
Shit.
so
I
I
don't
didn't
need to
even
hear the
ask the
video to know
question.
what's going on
No,
with the
you
bitch.
do. You need to. No. This is how it works. There's a question. And then the motherfucking question is fucking posed, and you answer the motherfucking question. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. The question is pertaining to the motherfucking video. I guess you already know a little bit about what's going on, but they talked about some other black women that was fucking missing. So that's all I'm saying there. So anyway, the question.
Right.
Are major news?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
I mean, you caught that as you walked off. I seen the whole thing. I watched it. So, are major news outlets ignoring stories about women of color who go missing? Elsa, Petty LaBelle,
yes
Hugo.
and no. Yes and no. I say yes and no. In the circumstances for some of the families that have been pushing to get their kid's story out, their child is missing and so forth, and they're trying to get, and they have that support, and they're trying to get that out there, and they're not getting what they need out of the media or the news stations or whatever the case may be, or the local law enforcement, whatever. But then you got those families, some of those women that came up missing, and then raggedy niggas that they related to don't give two shits if they came up missing, really, because they not looking for them. So if we want somebody to look for us, we got to look for us. We got to fight for our own. We got to stand up and say, these people are missing. What are we going to do about it? What can we do to try to find a person? What are we doing to get the word out? Everybody on social media showing off their new birth tax, but ain't nobody showing off the fact that your sister been missing for 6 years or some shit like that. So it's shit like that. You want to pick and choose and add, the white, there's white people get looked for too. So it goes both ways. But if you're not, I mean, yeah, it could be, you could say racial. Yeah, I could see that in a lot of cases, but not in every case. So, you know what I'm saying? You can't expect for somebody else to look for us if we ain't trying to look for us.
Well, I agree with, I can agree with some of that. I can agree with some of that, but I want to talk about, but it's kind of like, I mean, I'm conservative in the way I look and approach at things, but when it comes to things like this, that's definitely true. You know, there's young ladies who are black or women of color or indigenous women or children, boys, you know what I mean, that are missing. People don't know about them and their families don't care about them, but there's also those that do care. But I feel like that the point is that, you know, being that the way the climate is when it comes to race, this gets highlighted because it appears that when it comes to a white woman getting exposure when they're missing versus a black woman, you know what I mean? And so, or a person of color, it's most certainly different, you know.
It's the engine behind it. That's
we had a situation here in Portland. Remember, like a few years ago, and the young lady that got killed, they were looking for her and her body up on Rocky Butte. Nobody was they didn't want to look for her. They wanted to say she was a runaway. They wanted to say all that. In certain places, yeah. Here, they're not looking for us. They could care less. You know what I'm saying? They're not looking for us. But there's other places and everybody was looking for that girl, but the police wasn't looking for that girl, and the news wasn't giving her no airplay. They didn't get no airplay until after they something, you know, something else that happened. I don't remember all the logistics of that particular.
I can agree with the fact that it doesn't appear that they're doing. You need some headphones on though, because I can hear myself. But it's not the point that they're not doing enough. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you don't, I mean, to me, I feel like that's kind of a fucked up thing to say when you think about people, just the human nature. I mean, you would assume that police don't give a fuck about somebody being killed or dying or how that should have, just because they're a different race. You know what I'm saying? Like those kind of, you know what I mean? That kind of connotation when we talk about this shit, you know what I mean? It's like, I mean, like, you
Well,
feel
they
like
don't really.
that
Most
people,
of
I
them,
mean,
not
no,
all
I
of them,
mean,
but
I
most of
mean,
them
but
don't.
I mean, most of, how do you quantify that? That's would be my
I
question.
just think
Well,
there's a different motor behind the search. There's more outlets that are going to come to the help
I mean,
and the
but
aid of
how many?
someone like that than there are with somebody, whether they're whatever color. I don't think it's strictly on color, but I think it's about knowing outlet, who to go to, and having a motor, some type of motor.
And Don, we talked about this the other day. It's about means too. I mean, people with money versus people that don't have money.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
and all
some
those
people
type
have
of
different
things.
money.
Those things
Just
matter.
like, let's give you an example.
I'm not saying it's right, but I'm just saying
How
that
long
those
before
things
they
are
started looking?
factors.
Did they?
What did you say?
Family go. Did they ever look?
Did
Did they ever look for her?
For who?
Did they?
No, you went in and out, so I didn't get to hear what you were saying.
Froze a couple times.
Yeah, it kind of chopped up.
Ever look for Rhonda?
Well, they found her. I mean,
Can you hear me now?
it was, yeah, I heard that, and I said, and they did find her, and they convicted the person, went to prison,
They did, but,
yeah,
yeah,
a
but I'm
nigga.
saying,
I
but how
believe it's a
long
nigga.
did that take?
I don't know. I mean, I
Right,
can't even really.
it was.
I remember
So my
when
thing
that
is, how
happened
long
because
did
it's
that
close.
take? We were
How
kids
long does
then.
what I'm saying is that you can't. I mean, so how long does it take? It takes a long time to try to figure out those type of cases. In the fucking 80s, when we talk about missing women of the streets, or women that fucked with drugs or
Right.
lived in these type of fucking environments, though, it was a tough time
different.
for those women. No, but it's real though, because those women are the women who was missing and shit. A lot of black women missing, and families didn't give a fuck about them, or the media or the police. I mean, those callous people that you talk about. I don't think that it's most people. I think that it's some people. I think that to say that it's most people it's not real, because the human fucking element of this fucking shit. If somebody fucking dies, nigga, or is murdered, or is killed by a fucking serial killer, they're gonna be like, man, get this motherfucker up off the streets. It don't matter. That could be your kids, black, white, or whatever. I don't feel like people generally feel like that. I mean, and for the, I mean, I'm just saying. I'm not saying that people don't. But I mean, this can't be the majority. That's fucking bullshit. I mean, who fucking has time to sit there and think like that? You know?
It's another thing. You have to think that people, when something like that, people get scared. They don't know what's going on. They get depressed. So at times, sometimes depression stops people from moving forward. And many cases in different things you go through, depression will stop you from moving forward. And then on top of that, like I said, you have to have the right people around you to help you find these things, these resources, and to push forward, to show you where to put the story out, and willing to listen. And not everybody knows that. Not everybody understands that.
Right. Well, I mean, I think that we all agree that when it comes to the coverage, it's not equal. Right.
No, it's definitely never equal.
You know what I mean? It's disproportionate.
It's not.
Absolutely.
It's definitely not equal.
It's disproportionate. So I mean, so understanding that's inherently, we understand that's the way it is. You know what I mean? So that said, what are some of the things that we do to try to combat that? Because it's not about depending on them to do it for us, because we already know what it is, right? So what are we going to do next? What's going to be the next movement as black people, as a collective, when it comes to black people that are missing out here, that we're looking for, and that they're investigating for, and things of that nature? Because Chicago is a city that, and I have a story that I pulled up this code. I'm sending it to you. But as far as missing women in the city of
Mhm.
Chicago,
Oh
and
no,
this
yeah,
is current shit, I
yeah,
had no idea. So when you brought it up, Don, when we talked
yeah.
about this the other
Yes.
day,
Oh yeah, they're
I went
missing
and I
big
did
time
my
on a regular
research,
basis.
right? I went right. You ain't lying, Terrence. And I went and I started looking and doing my research and shit. And I was like, man, it's a whole bunch of motherfucking girls missing out there and children and shit, man. And it's fucking insane, you know.
Yeah.
And so
Hell
you're
yeah.
absolutely right. It's definitely
And
disproportionate.
ain't nobody
But
saying
what?
nothing.
Right? Nobody. But it can't. We can't. It ain't about them. So let's just make sure that we understand that,
It's
because we
about
already
us.
know. Right. So what? My question is, what do we do to kind of to combat that? Like, in terms of, it ain't about fighting that, it's about bringing awareness to when these situations
Yeah,
arise in our community.
networking
What do we
with
do?
the right
You know what I
organizations
mean?
and people.
Bringing awareness.
Local
But
media.
I think that
And
taking advantage of social media in this day and age, you
yeah,
know, we
it's
talked about what
yeah.
happened with Ron, with family back in the day. And that was, we didn't have these resources that we have now. But it's like, you know, trying to coordinate with people that need that kind of help, who have savvy, who work. Everybody ain't social media
Yeah.
savvy, but it's really about exploiting that platform to try to help to get awareness out and
It's the
to
means and all
let
that.
people
I mean,
know.
it's a lot. It's a lot of factors. You know what I'm saying?
And people just really helping. You know, I mean,
Yeah,
people
yeah.
really
But
helping out. You know, trying to look.
networking on social media is a simple thing that can be done. You know, people will pick up on the story. You give a little information, you know, about, you know, have a couple things about the whereabouts, what the
Mm-hmm.
person looks like, and all those things, who they were running with, what
Mm-hmm.
their agenda was before they came up missing, and everything. And social media is the easiest part to do, because you have so
Right.
many tools.
But you got to get out, right? But you got to get out on the ground. You got to get out to door. You got to pass these flyers. You got to get out on them telephone poles like we used to put up our flyers for our concerts.
First, you really have to figure in the first 48 hours, though. If you're
Right.
gonna, if they are missing, you gotta
Right.
get out
Right. But the thing is, though, they didn't find the white girl in 48 hours. So, I mean, it's
even,
like,
but
we
even
have to be realistic about what that really
been missing.
means and
You know
what they have.
Yeah, what
Chiron
I'm
been
saying
missing.
is, when I say that, I say it because
And they still haven't found him.
no, I'm saying, but it's about once you get it out, it's about,
And they're not going to.
and might remember, you get it out early enough, those people can remember what they saw, the details. Whether if you get it out a week later, so they're missing details, life is going on. So I'm saying, if you actually realize the person, that's what I'm saying. If you realize the person's missing, the sooner you get it out, the better.
I mean,
Those who
it's
might
like
have seen
hearing about that little boy.
What you mean, Kyron? Because Kyron Horman, I think his name is.
Yeah, there's little in the airway since I was pregnant with, Kyron Horman. Since I was pregnant with my son, that little boy been missing. He came up missing, and
remember
every
yeah.
year, same time of year, they talk about this boy on every news station in our city.
Yeah,
His
like
father's
July,
is campaigning, his mama. You know what I'm saying? The stepmama.
Well,
The thing about it
actually,
is, the kids just don't come up missing out of.
I've been around that person
If
before,
I
actually, for real in real
he will be
life.
grown now.
Yeah. No, with that
Yeah.
story with him, and that always kind
you
of
can't,
trips me out.
plug my computer in.
It's just too weird. It's too fucking weird, and they have nothing.
That no camera showed him who he left out to school or what he did.
They have nothing.
Just have him walking in the door in the morning.
Nothing. They
That
have
is the craziest
nothing.
thing.
That's stepmama.
Right.
That stepmama did all that.
Man, I don't know,
That's
man. That shit. She may have.
Absolutely.
You might be right, Don. I think you might be right,
Say it
because she
again
was.
now.
I'm saying, I didn't been around that person in a certain environment and knew people that knew her.
Felt that in
You
my
know what I'm saying? Real shit though. Real shit.
The very,
I will not
very
say
first
any
time.
names.
How you gonna drive? You the one off in school.
Listen, man.
Nothing to do with
Listen.
that.
I remember, man, I was like, none of my bitches take Jamari to school, nigga, ever, nigga. Fuck you, son. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, my
She
son,
had something to do with that.
Nah,
Guaranteed.
you couldn't take my fucking kid to school, nigga. Fuck you, saying. Bitch, I'll kill your whole family about that little dude. But anyway, I didn't mean to get all emotional, but I apologize to my people out there watching.
No.
But it's really would go down like that.
A lot of times, though, what happens is.
Hold on a second. I'll be right back.
A lot of times in our community, as far as the Black community goes, the only time that they looking for somebody is if it's the college student and all that. When it's them little fast ass girls that like to say, you know what I'm saying, no, they out there in these streets, she a runaway, she this, she that. They not putting the effort in for them as they would.
But here's the thing, though. So listen, but here's the thing. It's like, well, I mean, yeah. So check this out. So what about? Here's the thing, because it's like it's the culture of no snitching, right? Stop snitching. I know it's a different thing these days with Tekashi Snitch 9, but I'm just saying it's no snitching and all this type of shit, though. So motherfuckers don't fuck with the cops, right? So when it comes time for motherfucking looking for missing fucking people, now you want to fuck with them and expect them to fucking give to you what you say that they don't give you in the first place when niggas is getting shot out here on the streets? It's just a question. You know what I'm saying?
That's because most. Right, but see, my thing is them dumbass niggas that don't know the difference between snitching and telling and trying to help. You can't snitch. You don't know what snitching really is. Snitching is when you did the crime with a motherfucker.
I mean, look. We don't have to define what snitching is. Hold on. Listen. We don't have to define what that is. That's my whole. But that's my. No, we don't. Because that's my point, though. No, it don't. If you have to fucking. To me, I guess if you want to, I'll let you have the floor again to finish that off. But if, in my mind, if you have to fucking decipher, and you know, because of that thing, you can't fucking deal. I mean, come on, man, what the fuck? That's what I mean. What is that really about?
I'm just saying,
if you play a certain game, go ahead.
It is really stupid. But what I'm saying is, it's stupid. About all the
you don't get your internet together, in the world. You make me do it. Holy shit! Hold on, what's going on? What's up with your computer? Don't you make Oh my God, what's up? What's up with your computer though? Okay, she's frozen right now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to definitely take her off the screen. Terrence is having some technical difficulties. And it's just me right now. So I don't know exactly what she was trying to say, so I figure she'll get back with us soon here. I appreciate all 7 of you here on this YouTube feed. We live, PDXDOPE live, and we're talking about news coverage of missing people, and in particular missing people of color. So as the show goes and the topic goes is that, and of course in America we have a missing person with Gabrielle Petito, and we had a lot of news coverage about her being missing and those things. And she was a YouTube influencer. She had a name, so that was part of it, but it was a lot of coverage of it. But in the racial tension and the way things is in America today, it turned into that, about how the coverage is of missing Black people. And I agree with that to a certain level, that yes, it's not the same. But at the same time, I feel like it should be equal for all people. When it comes to missing people, kidnapped people, children, girls and boys, when those things happen, we should all as a nation want to fucking find those children and figure out who is the perpetrator of those type of crimes and make sure that they're punished. We can't sit back and worry about, it's white, black, Mexican, Asian, whatever the color is, none of that shit even should matter in a situation like this. And so for me, it's unfortunate that it could be perceived like that, the way it's being presented, and I can understand it on a lot of levels. But it's unfortunate that in this day and age, we still talking about it on that type of a level. And at the end of the day, anybody's missing, we need to give it all the same shine, and we'll keep the innocent people protected. So anyway, I'm gonna bring Terrence back on the line and see what's up with him. He's back. Don has hopped off the line because she's having technical difficulties with her internet. So she doesn't have 5G. I don't know. So.
You're so funny. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I'm on one tonight. But yeah, man.
I think
Hold
it's
on,
the
hold on. I'm getting a live call. Hold on. 1 second. You're killing me, Smalls. What's up?
Like, what is going on?
Get back. Just go back into the link. Your internet is fucked up because you was like sounding like R2 or C3PO. No, R2D2. That's who you was.
Yeah, R2D2.
She said that's some whole shit. This is live. It's only you can't even write this type shit. So Patty LaBelle will be back. She's having technical difficulties. She fell off. I don't know what's up with that. Listen to this shit, y'all. I can't write this. I can't write this.
It's okay.
Get back on the line, Don. Come on, we waiting on you.
I'm coming back on. You guys trying to move as fast as I can. Shit.
Okay.
Anyway.
I'm coming back in.
Oh, okay. All right. Y'all hear it live.
Yeah.
Y'all hear it live.
No, I think it's the national media is the big problem in that situation, because a lot of times we'll get something from somebody who's Caucasian and they're missing, for whatever reason, or doing something, and they make it they can single it out because obviously they had the right connections. They might have they know somebody, they have some money, something else, but when it comes down to this, they're the ones who need to be held accountable. Because they're the real ones that post the larger stories, right? And that's how it gets out across the land when you have these things, to making people aware that this is going on. But local media, sometimes they help out and sometimes they don't. But it's about getting connected to different aspects of the community to help you. And if you're missing somebody, you can't be afraid to talk to people and network with people. I don't care what color they are. You have to get out there and you actually have to talk to them. And understand it's okay to talk to other people, and a lot of times they block that out. A lot of times people block that out and don't choose to do that.
No, you know what though? I think you're on to something though. I think you're on to something. And I mean, it don't get no realer than that. You know what I'm saying? Because it looks like when you say it like that, it's like they create a story and a narrative. A narrative, and then they cut out the important parts of that narrative, and then then the focus becomes like that, and then they divide people because of the way they disseminate the information, and then now you got people butting heads having arguments about this narrative when really at the core of it, they both believe in the same thing. They don't want to see no child missing, no woman missing, no nothing
Definitely
like that.
don't.
They're on the same page, So I think we got Patty LaBelle. She's back online. She got her shit together. She went and paid her internet bill real quick. Oh, she fell off again. Oh, she just fell off again. Oh my God. Oh my God. She just fell off again. She was back. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on, but we will bring back
the FCC.
I don't know. They cut her off. They shut her down real quick like that. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But anyway, I had to go off screen for a minute. I had to take care of something, and then now I'm back live. What's up with you, Cuddy?
Now you see, I had to take care of something too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can still talk, and you don't have to see my face, though. I know. For those of you watching, I apologize, but I'm back.
I know Tanya down there watching.
Okay, Patty LaBelle is back though. All right, and those of you out there watching this podcast, all 7 of you motherfuckers, if you want to join in, I will send you the link. You just need to let me know what your email is or whatever, and we can make this shit happen. And so I want to say what's up to Pamela. She has something to say. She says absolutely when she's talking about referring to our conversation we're having. We also have Ebony Johnson in the building, and she says it shouldn't matter, but will it ever change is the question. Even with social media and prevalent as it is, people of color are more second guessed as to why they disappear.
Are missing. Yes.
Yeah,
That's
you know
exactly.
what I'm saying? And so good one, Ebony, on that one. I mean, it's
Yeah, everybody's guilty until proven innocent. That thing.
Hey, you know, I mean, it's just one of those things, man. I mean, it's like, as far as, yeah, I mean, I really couldn't give you an answer. I mean, because I'm sitting here, you know, struggling with trying to find an answer. You feel like you can have an answer for something like that, but I really don't have one. I just know that in my mind, I feel like, you know, it's just, you know, people being people and being at the core of what, you know, family is and what that means to just people individually on a lot of levels, that if someone is missing and if we got people out there that's sick, that's out here attacking women and doing these type of things, then we need to work collectively to get rid of that thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we need to work collectively to retrieve those people, bring those people home, whether they're alive or deceased. You know, we need to still get, even if it's too late, and that's the unfortunate part of it. But even if it's too late, we still have to be communities in those areas where those things happen. People got to be diligent, you know, and I think that they can't be afraid to be diligent. I don't give a fuck if you white and it's a black kid, or if you black, it's a white kid. Everybody got to care. There ain't no way around this shit. I'm sorry. It's just not no way around it.
Yeah.
That when we talk about and when we make this shit about, well, what just focusing on them not doing what they're supposed to be doing is really what it boils down to.
Yeah.
And fucking around arguing about that shit versus figuring out what we gonna do to make the shit fucking better. We're not gonna get nowhere.
Yeah, once again, it starts on the local level and being able to get an ear to somebody in the local media and several different newspapers, getting television, you know, maybe radio, talk to people and letting them tell the story and talking to them and trying to get them to tell the story. So if the media, national media picks it up, you know, they have something to run with, you know, and have a reason for them to have something to run with, because you hit all the markers on the lower end, the local, because the local is half the time the story is not being spread and told early enough and about it. Those guys that are national usually reading things from the local. They pick it up from there and take it up. That's all.
I'm sorry. Hey, look, I'm not.
Yeah.
So Don was just on the thing for a minute while you was going. I mean, while you was talking, so I was about to bring her back in, and she just hung up.
Hold on, she ain't on her phone. She's on the computer. Remember, her computer is what was having problems.
She was up. She was just up, and I guess she was watching. I don't know what you guys see in the studio because I'm presenting, so I don't know how that works.
I'll see you, and we're just sitting on the side like we're in the box. That's all it is, by ourselves.
Gotcha,
Same thing you post up there in that picture, and we see you.
Right. Let me pull up another thing. What is she doing? Is she being a diva? Yeah, Petty LaBelle is being a diva right now.
And you're calling her Petty LaBelle. You're not calling her Patty LaBelle. You call her Petty LaBelle.
That's her name. It's Petty LaBelle.
Okay.
Did you read it on her thing? She's not offended. This is the thing. I'm Petty Murphy. You know, and shout out to Brandon. He's Petty Pendergrass. So just a little history on this whole thing. So I've been talking about doing a podcast for a decade, probably. And Isak Shamsuddin, shouts out to my dude, because he's the first person I talked to him about doing this whole thing. And it was going to be called Cocktails and Conversations. But, you know, I never pulled the trigger on it. never did it. Was busy, got caught up doing other shit. So anyway, when I finally built up the nerve to do the whole shit, I came try to bring that whole thing out. I made a record about it because it was based on the song I made. But anyway, so I decided I was going to do it, and so I tried that name, and the motherfuckers already had it, you know. And I'm like, okay, they didn't got my shit, so fuck it. So it took me a minute. So here we are. Fast forward. I came up with this PDXDOPE live thing, and I'm trying to build this shit from the ground up. And anyway, she's still off the line. Anyway, so we're gonna move on. I got so anyway, we're gonna talk about mass shootings and what happened in Texas here recently. A couple days ago, a young brother was caught in a situation where he was actually bullied, or at least this is what they're reporting. And I have to say allegedly, because I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. This is what's been reported. This is just what I've read. But a young man by the name of Timothy George Simpkins, he's 18. Timothy George Simpkins, he's 18. He attended Timberview High School in Arlington. So he opened fire and he shot someone, or he shot 4 people actually. And so, okay, Petty LaBelle, she's back, ladies and gentlemen. So here I'm gonna bring her back. What's popping? Is your shit working right? Did you move it to the left or the right to get it working? What's going on?
Facebook.
See, now you're black, and y'all see this, right? This is all. Y'all see this, right?
What is that?
Oh, okay. Middle fingers, middle.
Hey, in the middle of the barn.
No. So anyway, y'all.
Put down that. Was that crab claw?
He tried to come back down on you with your joke.
She had the same thing going on.
She her vocals or something ain't working. I don't know what that is.
Yip, up, yip. She need to go back to the car and the phone. The car and the phone.
The best shit ever when she was in the car, though.
Yeah.
And the nigga Ivory was like, oh, there she comes back again. There's Petty LaBelle. You see her name? It's right there. Boop, she's back in the building. Are you? So you
look at that. Look, she ready to go now. That's on something different. Yeah.
It's working right now.
Go ahead.
All right.
Nice.
All right. Don't you
look here, lamb chops. Look here, lamb chops. I'm gonna need you to be quiet.
All right, so check this out. Hold on. So
and Ray, you left me in. You left me backstage for like 5 minutes, nigga.
Look,
I kept trying to bring you up. You kept popping back off.
You weren't even the one talking, so be quiet. It was
no. Hold on. It because I wasn't fit. I was talking about something.
Mm-hmm.
Look, nigga, listen. Just deal with it. I'm just gonna tell you like that. Fuck you.
Okay.
Because I was saying some shit. I was gonna bring you on, and then I seen you, and I told Terrence. I said, "Oh, I was finna bring her on, and she popped off."
I heard all that shit.
I know you heard it. That's why I said it, motherfucker. What you mean? Like nobody's scared of you?
I can see that you're gonna be on this time. This is your phone, huh?
Clearly.
Yeah, fucking with that goddamn. You already knew it wasn't working right.
I'm not fucking with my computer. You told me the one you wanted me to be on a laptop, so I used Devin's.
I thought it was better. That's what it was said that it's better. It says it in the instructions that I sent to you. Read all of the instructions that I sent to you when you fucking log into this motherfucker. It says it'd be better to do it from a laptop, but you don't use a laptop. So now you want to fucking chastise me like I left you hanging. I was making a point. I was going to bring you in, but you dropped off before I could do anything. So what do you mean?
I'm going to need you to watch your tone and your conduct.
I'm trying to go to Hollywood right now, man. What you talking about? I'm on my ones right now, man. I'm trying to go to Hollywood.
The sweet thing about me on this phone right now, though, is
it's better.
I can ever so swiftly just go get in my car with this phone and still be on the podcast.
Hey, yo, But you could drive and be on it. Listen, what I'm telling you is,
My
though,
point.
this is much better. So I need to get you a fucking a tripod or some shit so you can put your phone on this.
I have
kinda like
one.
this. I don't know.
I
Are
have
you
one.
utilizing that? No, you're not. You got to put up against a bottle or something.
I have a
hanging up.
whole thing set
Got
up.
her
A
phone
whole
on
thing.
a bottle. She got her, ladies and gentlemen. She got her shit on a bottle, or something, or something.
It's sitting on this computer attachment. That's what it's sitting on. Shit.
You ain't gotta prove nothing to me. Fuck you
I
saying.
ain't trying to, nigga.
Yeah, you are. Yes, you are.
I don't know what the fuck is going. I don't know what the fuck is going on today. Is it just attack me day?
He trying to get you fired up.
Yeah, Scooty said, "Are y'all still on?" Yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah, get on.
And Frank, he's scared to come out his house. Wow. God damn it.
Phone.
I will pull up.
Yeah.
Nigga.
I just told. Oh, that's
high power shit.
Yeah, man. I told this nigga we still on. He can hop in, man. We really didn't get into that boy shooting, so we're gonna talk about that one because that one is for real though. That's a real situation that happened with that young brother, man. Me and Terrence, we kind of chit chatted about that a little bit earlier before the show. Hold on. I tap in.
Am I detecting emotions?
Who? What you mean?
Am I detecting emotions, Ray?
Emotions.
Emotions, nigga. Yeah.
What I do? What did I do?
She,
You
don't
tender
know.
over there. You sound
look, she going at you. She trying
What
to go
happened?
at you.
I said you sound a little tender over there, like you might, feeling a little sad, a little emotional.
About what? What would I be feeling emotional about?
Right.
Nigga, the whole topic. Oh my God. Ketchup, mustard. All right.
I'm lost because I'm just doing my thing, but I'm just saying what we talking about.
Yeah, whatever, man. Don't try to play that.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to throw it to the side after you can't fucking articulate and say what you trying to say, motherfucker. What were you talking about?
You was getting all tender about the boy, man. Who would acting brand?
What boy? The boy that shot in Texas?
Yes, nigga. What else? What am I talking about?
Okay, so no. Okay, I didn't know what you was talking about. I'm just okay. So what part of that? I'm just saying because I do talk about that because and I'll explain it. But yeah, I might have been emotional about it because
I it just at that moment. That's why you like, yeah.
Fuck what you talking about, nigga. You digging shots, bro. It's all good. Though.
I'm not digging shots right now.
You on that? You on that? You on that? You hating?
I don't know what y'all talking about.
You hating? Send us hate. Oh man, damn! I'm hungry. Down at steak and shit. Nigga, I need me a burger in this motherfucker. Where Ivory at though? He ain't hopping on, man. I told this nigga. He said y'all still on. He put it. Hold on. You see him on the screen. It say right there.
Yeah.
I'm like, I said,
did you send him a text on the phone?
On the phone, he texted me. 2 texts.
Oh.
I'm like, I don't know what to tell him. He probably watching this shit, but
yeah.
He's supposed to be subscribed to a nigga channel. You find it out, nigga. See, that's fucked up when your people ain't subscribed to your shit, nigga. That's hard, nigga. That's so hard shit. You know what I'm saying? How a nigga gonna build up? See, we talk about black community and all that, and then when a brother trying to build up his podcast, niggas don't got time. That's just just something to say. Just something to say, But it's all right though. But all of you who are here right now, I love all y'all for showing up and fucking with me and my family. We talking about it tonight. We having a good time. This is going pretty good though, but we've had some technical difficulties going on this motherfucker.
LCD in and out.
I've been accused of being emotional tonight.
Oh, it's okay. All right, you do too.
I feel you. All right, we're gonna leave old shit in the past.
What are we doing?
Ivory Mays, are you going to
circling the block?
I'm trying to move forward.
Looking forward.
Yeah.
Oh man, we. I was trying to get this.
Fuckery.
I'm trying to get. Have you heard Jamari's record? His album? Or excuse me, his EP.
I've been listening. Bits
No,
and
you
pieces.
haven't heard it. Okay.
I haven't listened
So
to the whole thing.
just give him 20 minutes, man. Just give him 20 minutes. That's all.
He can get, you know.
Give him 20 minutes. It ain't gonna. It's an EP. It ain't no whole shit. 6 songs with a poem. And a young brother, man, is doing it. You see the background today is dedicated to my son. It's gonna be the background for the next few little things I'm doing. I'm celebrating my child. He came out with his EP. He produced the records on his EP along with his partner. You know, so he's doing this shit and he's hardcore. All right, we got my man. We got the legendary, the one, the only, that motherfucker. Scooty's in the building. What's up, my dude? What's happening? Somebody got.
Scoot, how long was you backstage, Scoot?
Hey, what's
Scoot,
Hey,
Scoot.
going down? What's going down? Shit.
Oh, nah, fuck you, man.
Scoot, how long was you
I
backstage?
took a nap. Shit.
Hey, I've been backstage. Listen, the last 2 podcasts he did, I was backstage for a long ass time. So y'all tripping.
Man, listen,
I took an adult nap. Shit. Been working my ass off.
So you and Terrence, y'all niggas is in y'all's beds and shit.
I'm not in my bed. I'm standing up.
Nigga, I am. I'm in my bed. Shit, you see that? I was forced to come in here. Yolanda said I make too much fucking noise. She said take your ass in the bedroom.
I didn't want to hear the noise out there. So I came in here.
Excuse me.
As soon as the
What's up,
podcast
LaDon?
come on, all the noise come through.
Oh, nothing. I was just trying to figure out how long Ray Ray made you sit backstage before he licked you into the group, you know.
Hey, she's the one that's having feelings.
I just want to know.
Hey,
Inquire minds.
at least I showed up. Your ass was missing in action last week.
I was having a moment.
Ooh, yeah.
Did you just get bailed out?
Huh?
Did you just make bail?
Oh.
I haven't been anywhere near any of those places. I don't go anywhere near any of those places.
Yeah, I told her, I said, oh man, she must not have made bail, man. So
She didn't watch the podcast last week, so it's on YouTube. By the way, if you want to watch this, ladies and gentlemen, all 7 of you that are watching me tonight, I love you. But if you want to watch any of the past podcasts, please subscribe to my channel. You can watch all of it. You see all the music. It's all track. Hop on in, man. But anyway, welcome, Ivory. What's up with you, man? We talking about it. What you doing, man?
Nothing, man. Like I said, we've been working a lot of overtime, man. So that stuff jumped up on me. I had to take me a little nap.
Yeah, man. I know what you mean. I was like, I didn't put the show stuff together today too, like I did last week. So it's a little bit kind of loose tonight, but I do have 2 subjects that we've been kind of talking about. And we've been talking about the first we started off talking about the media and how and their coverage of missing women, in particular Black women, versus how they cover white women. We talked about that, and we had a big old thing, you know. And then hold on, nigga, this nigga is popping shots. Ivory, you think this nigga comes into the building, right? Check this out.
What you talking about?
Man, these niggas, man, see, your peoples, man. This is what happens when you're dealing with your peoples. When you at home, you use your peoples. Look what he says. He said it's taking so long because Ray hasn't paid his bill, and that's what he was saying to Don. So fuck you, and fuck you, all you.
I don't know how I get up in there.
You in it too, nigga. All you motherfuckers.
Hey, but check it out. The last 2 podcasts you did, I was sitting in the back for the last 2 podcasts. I didn't even get on either one of them. I said, I'll just watch it. That's what I did. Okay.
Yeah, Ray, you need to practice what you're doing over there. You got all that equipment, and you don't know what to do with it.
What you talking about?
You need to tune up your shit so everybody should be ready. It can't be everybody shit fucking up, and it ain't got something to do with what you doing.
Terrence
You
is
the
just
engineer.
fine.
Why the fuck are you laughing?
Okay,
Terrence?
so hold on, let me just say what I gotta say though. So since Don, she said,
Elstady, calm your butt down.
so I hear Ivory, I hear Terrence, and I hear you just fine.
Yeah.
So what's your
Okay.
fucking problem?
No, I'm talking shit to Terrence. Hey, don't do that.
No, I
Ivory,
did
go
that.
ahead.
So I need
Go
you
ahead.
to fucking explain yourself because you're trying to act like it's my situation over
You
here,
said-
motherfucker. I
you
am
just
broadcasting this shit. Yo shit, nigga. That's why you get logged off, logged on, do whatever you was doing with your shit, with your iPhone, this iPhone, and then all of that, and then now you're on here. You're sounding great, by the way. But
I'm on my
nigga,
phone now.
no, right, nigga, because whatever was happening before wasn't working. So all I'm saying is that you can hear what I'm saying right now. You can hear what I'm saying right now, and so it ain't got nothing to do.
Clarity right now.
My point is
Hey,
beautiful.
she
You can hear
gets-
exactly what I'm saying. So check this out.
She
So
get better reception in the car.
What? Are you what?
She already said she can leave and get in her car if
Y'all
she need to
fucking
and roll up on somebody.
She
Said she can roll up on somebody.
She get better reception in the Escalade.
I don't
Man.
got no Escalade, nigga.
Hey, that's
Hey.
still driving those? Who got an Escalade, nigga? I remember I wanted one of those for a time. My stepmom had one of those. It was a nice rider, but she got rid of that motherfucker. Got a Prius. Like, fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, not a Prius.
Yeah,
Not the
went from
Prius.
that to
The heart
Prius,
attack
nigga.
mobile.
Straight up, nigga.
Not
Nigga,
the one.
for real though. I
I don't
drove
want
it
to
to
be
work one
behind one
time.
out on the road.
Listen, she had one of the first ones, nigga. When I was driving it, and you stopped and it shut off. I was like, oh shit! I was like, oh, it freaked me out, nigga, when I seen that shit, man. Like for real. But no, they saved on gas and shit.
Hey, I must give it to you, Ray.
Causing
You're doing an
one
awesome
stroke at a
job
time.
with hitting the live button.
Oh,
Right.
thank you. Hey, Ivory, nigga. See, that's some cold shit. See how you people they do you like that? Why you want to talk about oh shit?
No, I'm just saying, bro. It brings a smile to my face seeing the numbers rolling in the corner.
Yes. Hey, our best show was the one that we never got live.
I know.
The best show was that one. Yeah.
What the greatest show to never air. So
Yep.
you had to be there, motherfucker. But the moment was awesome. But fuck it.
It was lit.
We don't need to talk about it no more, motherfucker.
Yeah,
So
24 seconds before it went off, he hit live, right? That was it.
49
Right.
seconds to be
Oh,
exact.
49
Excuse
seconds.
me. Check it. It's on the page. Subscribe. Let me tell you something.
Hey, I do got a question for Don. That all seriousness. Hey, Don, are you still gonna be selling dinners and stuff?
It's COVID,
Nah.
nigga. Ain't nobody buying dinners, nigga.
Yeah, they will.
Not out
people-
nobody's house.
If
They ain't
people
doing it.
paying $40 for Uber Eats, shit.
Yeah, you got a point there, though.
Yeah, I mean, I heard it was fine. I mean, I remember seeing it on Instagram.
No, Don
everything.
her shit is already fire. But I'm just saying this COVID shit, though. I mean, she put herself at risk having to go deliver to these nasty motherfuckers. I don't know if
yeah,
I
I didn't think.
I
Okay.
don't know if I want her doing that.
No, I hear you.
Just saying. So, Don, what do you have to say to that?
Hazmat, gloves, and the mask.
I get it, but fuck all that, nigga. That's a big risk, bro. People is fucking dying, bro. I mean, it's for real, man. It's you, bitch.
Yeah.
It's not.
And then on top of that, somebody might gonna get sick, and you ain't get that shit from me.
I
mean, but I mean, no, I fuck them. I'm talking. I mean, and I don't mean that, people. So don't take that offensively. Though, but I'm just saying,
Nigga,
no,
it's
my
too
cousin,
late.
though.
You didn't said it now.
You just said it now, and it's recorded. It's out
He had
there.
to be there. I'm just looking out for my people. I don't want my people getting these nasty motherfuckers out here. I mean, I'm just saying, bro. I'm just
I'm not even doing what I do anyway because I'm not trying to be out there. You know what I'm saying? I got a certain sector I'm working in, and that's what I'm doing. I'm not. No, nigga. Devin does homeschool, K-12.
Got you. Yeah, I just found out today that a guy that I used to work with, he's in his, I believe he's in his 60s. Man, his organs is shutting down from COVID, complications of COVID, and he, from what I was told, he in the hospital by himself. You know,
he don't got no family or nothing like that.
I believe when you got COVID and stuff like that, you can't get no visitors.
Ain't no visitor.
So you pretty much die alone.
You know what? There was an employee that worked for me, and her grandfather passed away from COVID. This was early on in COVID. You know what I mean? And it's like I had never had any other experiences with COVID or nothing like this. Is when it was like brand new in terms of how they were presenting it out there to people. And her grandfather passed away, and her father wasn't able to go to the funeral or be with his dad, when that happened. And because of that, they just a viewing from a window. And so it was like, when I heard that, when she told me that, you know what I mean, it was just like, it was that was like the one story when I did kind of spook me, because I didn't know anybody who had been affected from it in the manner to where they died or was on a respirator or something like that. So that story right there, just like it was, I understand death is going to happen to all of us. It could be a number of things that's going to take us out. But it was like with this new thing, this COVID thing, and the way the protocol was for COVID, and the way they, you couldn't be around that person, like with our family, the way we are as a people, we around our people when they pass it, It's like when my auntie Don's mom, or when we were as a family, we was with my auntie. You know what I'm saying? That wouldn't have been something we could have done in today's times, and so it's like that shit right there in itself, that shift culturally, and that's for everybody. It's not racial. I'm just saying, just culturally, not being able, because the people I was talking about wasn't black people. I'm just saying this is just people. This is human. And so when you can't be with your people or you can't interact with your people in a time of loss and need like that. That impact from the pandemic is deep and it takes it to a whole nother level, And so I don't know where I was going with this, people. I was on one of my rants. They know what I do, but anyway, what are we talking about, people? PDXDOPE Live.
So it wasn't that.
It has something to do with it, but I missed my point.
Because Irie had talked about that. Somebody he knew had some stuff shutting down, and then you jumped right on in.
Was it COVID? Okay. Never mind. It don't matter what I did. It don't matter what I did. What I said was real, though. Go ahead.
It was real.
So,
not hating. Just saying.
Let me tell
you pulled a Ray Senior.
I'm Ray Jr.
What are you drinking over there?
Who, me?
Yeah, what's that?
You already know what he's drinking. That shit.
Yeah.
This is how much I've drank.
Tonight?
Night, nigga.
Yeah, tonight.
Yeah, he's out of there. Yeah, he gonna leave. You gonna fall asleep with all the lights on in your clothes too. Watch.
Nah. Hey, look.
Hangover? Can you say hangover?
Nah, no hangover. But I will do the former. Yeah. Passed out with my clothes on like that. What she said. Yeah. It happened.
Yeah. In the fetal position. Gone.
Hey man, it don't matter. I don't gotta go to work tomorrow, so it don't even. I could pass out on the motherfucking couch, back, neck hurt, and everything, nigga, and don't give a fuck because I ain't gotta go to work. Cause getting clicked in and having to go to work. Oh my. But anyway,
We
Ivory,
were
what you
supposed to be
think?
talking about the young man that got shot. They were shot to school and shit up in Texas.
We're gonna
That's
talk
what we're
about
supposed to.
that. I didn't
Okay,
play it.
well,
I didn't play it. I didn't. So I was trying to do it, and I played the other one about the girl, and we started on that shit. But we already talked about that. We didn't get into the Texas shooting. So we're gonna talk about the Texas shooting, and that's something that happened recently. And then we gonna.
I didn't even hear about that.
Okay, so I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play a video of that
Man.
situation.
yeah.
Can you guys see the video or my screen?
Yeah, I see it.
Tonight, Timothy Simpkins is out on
Can you hear
bond.
it?
A day after
It's echoing.
Oh, Terrence, you said you was right. Okay.
What the hell is that on the
critical condition.
Do you have anything to say?
Among the many tragedies unfolding is the fear students are now carrying to class.
And there is no reason that
Is it still echoing, Don?
a firearm into a school
No.
or feel threatened in that way that they feel like they gotta have a weapon.
Arlington PD investigating several disturbing videos. The student in the white shirt being beaten is the alleged shooter, and the aggressor, the victim in the ICU. Simpkins' family says they reported bullying to the school.
The decision that he made, taking the gun, we're not justifying that. That was not right. But he was trying to protect himself.
Do you believe that bullying played a role or could have?
I do understand the family's concerns. And to the family, I want to assure them that we are going to do everything we can to look into why that happened.
Today, police made another arrest for a young student threatening violence against a different Arlington area school on social media. Parents and police calling for sweeping change in safety and culture. Sam Brock, NBC News.
Thanks.
No one was in the class to stop the fight. No one came to stop
But that's that shit. That's that bullshit though, because that's how it was when Devin was getting bullied in school. It wasn't as harsh, of course, but you know what I'm saying? Them kids was fucking with Devin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they didn't believe him, and nobody was doing nothing. And then when the shit blew all up, then it was a whole nother ball game. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, honestly, how I look at it, y'all wasn't gonna stop it. The family's reporting it. It's out there, and y'all ain't doing nothing about it. And this little motherfucker's beating me up every day. You got me fucked up. I'm popping him.
I mean, we seen this happen back at Grant. I was an 8th grader.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
And my cousin Sean Briggs was going to Grant. It was his freshman year, and there was a shooting. That was like one of the first school shootings that ever happened.
It was, yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? In the city of Portland, though, and I think that from what I remember, that story was a story about bullying. Really, you know what I'm saying? It was this guy that was beating up this other kid. Just kept fucking with him. This is, right before gangbanging really popped off in Portland. Just kept fucking with the cat. Man, came up to the school fucking with him one more again, nigga, and yeah. And he killed that young man. These is kids, and this was back in I want to say 85.
Right.
85-ish or something
86.
like that.
80, I think it was 86, yeah.
86.
Yeah. Because that was like my 8th grade year, so it was like in the springtime. So yeah. But I remember that happened. I was like, oh, I ain't going to Grant. I was like, when that first happened, I was like, oh, fuck that. That was before Ray Ray got killed. That was a couple years.
Now, did that boy get shot in Texas? Did he just take a gun to school?
No, he lit it up. Oh, yeah.
Damn.
No, he.
Like you motherfuckers seen this shit happening and wasn't nobody doing that.
He went after the kid, obviously.
Damn.
Yeah, no. He's out of jail. He made bail.
Clearly.
Yeah, he made bail. His family is well to do, so I'm just saying like this though, man. When you see and you hear about the stories behind a lot of this stuff, or at least from what I've been hearing, and you know, this is all going to play out in court, of course. So what I'm talking about or what I think is just what I think, and I'm not saying this as fact. So just want to put that out there as a disclaimer. But yeah. Hold on. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second.
Man, I fought the teachers, man.
Yeah, teachers letting it get so far and not even speaking to anybody about what's going on to make sure somebody intervenes. If they can't intervene, somebody else needs to intervene. Couple people within the school.
Yeah, it don't go from 0 to 100 that quick.
Yep, it's something consistent that somebody avoided actually speaking up about.
Did the young man shoot anybody, or he just shot off some rounds?
No, he shot somebody. There's somebody was in serious condition. I think it was it 3 or 4 people that got shot?
Damn.
I'm not sure on the how many people got shot.
Yeah, I totally missed that.
And the one that's in critical condition is the boy that was the aggressor. They just said that in the video.
Okay.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, yeah, I would. I mean, I don't. It's kind of hard to feel sorry for the one that's just been beating up on this boy, and you the reason why all this shit is happening, and then the other people that wasn't helping to protect him or even saying that and they're speaking on his behalf. If he was one of the ones he popped,
Because that little boy should have been held accountable well before it got. Yeah.
He was pushed. He was tired of it. He was pushed. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah. It's one of those things. We're not having accountability in the classroom when it comes down to how teachers are dealing with these kids. Then parents, a lot of times, aren't being accountable for your kid if they're bullied.
They trapped that baby in a corner and he came out. Fuck it.
That's just one point of view there, but
what is happening?
If it is what you know they say it is, the bullying thing. I mean, I may not condone using the gun, but when it goes that far and it's going on, something's going to happen. Something's going to give.
What's with the new age porn music? What is going on?
Somebody playing a video game?
What's happening?
Is that you, Scooty?
No, that ain't me. That's Ray.
What the hell? Ray, get off the video game. What are you doing? Oh, look at him.
He got off.
No, what happened?
Leave his ass in the back room, backstage.
What happened?
He was playing that new age porno music.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you logged on to Pornhub on accident.
Nah, I just went to the bathroom. What was happening?
Oh, maybe it was a pop-up on the screen from the internet or something.
My screen ain't sharing. I mean, what happened?
You had some corny music up there, basically.
Yeah, man.
I was on mute.
Whatever. We heard like Mario Brothers pop up. No, was it Link Legend?
I must have wasn't on mute. Y'all might have heard something outside or something. I don't know.
No, it was real. We're not imagining.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that outside, my window's open, so you might have heard something out there.
Yeah. It was right in this computer.
Yeah, it was like on your phone.
I don't know. Listen. I don't know what y'all talking about, so I'm gonna just leave that to y'all.
Not.
So anyway, yeah. So what was y'all saying? I missed a lot of that. I had to go use the bathroom.
I don't even remember what I was saying a few minutes ago. You was going.
Basically, what I said is that there was some accountability wasn't happening in the classroom. Whether the teacher, maybe the teacher should have been talking to somebody. It didn't just go to that from that one incident. It had to be happening for some time, and somebody saw it. Some adult saw it They could have headed it off by talking to somebody else, counselors, principals, vice principals, whoever, security. They got any of those things could have stopped that from happening. But somebody needs to be held accountable in that situation that's within the school, along with the boy.
Well, it's unfortunate that it only happens when these type of things happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like where you have kids, it escalates to a level like this, and then boom, you know, now we're doing this. You know.
Yeah, it'll go. Yeah, it'll be overdone.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Yeah, but he got out. He got out on bail though. I mean,
how many people got shot? How many?
Four.
Okay, and one that's in serious condition. The one who was the aggressor.
Yeah, and I think the other cast that got shot was cast that was fucking with him too.
Right.
Hanging with the guy.
They all was from the same. They had the same type of names or whatever. So you know, I don't know. I don't want to be all on some racial shit. You know what I'm saying?
Black on black racial stuff.
Yeah, but they was Africans or something.
See, I knew that was about to come out your mouth.
No, not like that. Listen, man. See, y'all don't turn that. Oh shit. Oh, they're gonna ban me from TV. I'll never get to come out.
Don is always pressing it.
Pressing the boundaries, man. Like, fuck your saying, sucker. Hey, man. Ooh. So what's good to eat, man? I need to give me something to eat, man.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, has anybody seen Dave Chappelle yet?
He got a new comedy special?
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, on Netflix. I've been hearing all the kickback from him.
The gays are mad at him right now.
Hey.
Oh, they can be mad. Motherfuckers act like can't nobody say nothing about them motherfuckers.
Hold up. No. What he did.
I probably can't say that. I know, right? Career suicide. Don't say nothing about the Skittles.
Hey, that ain't what I'm talking about.
You don't say anything about Skittles.
Hey, you know what is it? Impossible Burger?
The baby.
The Impossible Burger? That thing right there, he said that it was pretty intelligent how he broke that down.
Bitch, don't tell me the jokes, ho. I will watch this myself. Don't you make me do it.
I didn't tell you Impossible Burger.
Okay, go ahead, Terrence. No, hold on. Go ahead. My bad.
No. I just said Impossible Burger.
Oh, so that's the joke. So you watched it already?
No. I read today. I read one of the quotes he was saying. And
okay. Yeah, I got you. You said you ain't seen it. So if you ain't seen it, then that's cool. Then I thought you giving me too much.
Recycle movie juice, nigga.
Because I'm watching that as soon as I get off the thing. You know
I'm gonna watch it, but I mean, he was obviously.
Hey, Ivory, you got to work tomorrow?
Nope.
Oh yeah. So I'm finna do my interview. I tried to do an interview with Jamari on Sunday, and his internet was fucking trash, nigga. I had the whole shit set up. It was so beautiful. My son, you know what I mean? Like my boy. And this nigga, his internet nigga was. Nigga would freeze, nigga. He talking, but he frozen and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but nah, man, like, yo, man. But hey, man, I'm so like, but back to my kid though, nigga. But it would have been a dope interview though. I had Elijah, he was on too. And but his internet was just fucked up. So that would have been actually a pretty good show. He's a good interview too, though. He got that whole thing going on, though. Like, yeah. But Terrence, you need to listen to that. Give him your time. Don, you too. He not playing.
Okay.
He's never been playing.
Nah, but it's just like when you listen to it, like in terms of him being him, it's
now
just like.
Them little ugly ass kids is on their way home.
Which ones?
Well, Devin's coming home, so the other ones just feel like they need to come too, and it's just like, why y'all want to come over here?
Well, why they ugly though? They ain't show people. They are people. What you
No, they Nyree, Boots, and Kamari.
What you talking about? They ugly for?
Because they get on my nerves.
Them niggas is not ugly, nigga. You have me confused. I'm like, who you talking about? Like, not them? You know what I'm saying? Like,
everybody.
Because, man,
them is her grandbabies, nigga.
They
but I'm
disturb
not.
my peace, man.
Hey, nah, they don't get that kind of disrespect, nigga. They are not ugly. Ugly don't even go in the same sentence when you talking about them. How dare you? You might be
Kamari's been acting. Kamari's been acting very
Don't let me
ugly.
call Kanan on you.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Who?
Called Kanan.
I said, don't let me call Kanan.
You remember when he told you and you walked off the set, nigga? And you was just like, that's a baby. He told you
to her that way.
He said, she's a baby. I said, oh my God.
Out of everyone in the room, he spoke up.
He did.
Yeah.
And now when you looked at him and you was like,
can't say a damn thing.
And then you walked out. Oop, I just knocked the camera over. Oh shit.
That's about right.
Weird ass nigga.
Fuck out of here. That shit was hilarious. Hey, bro, I said, "Ooh, that's that nigga. That's that nigga's son right there." That's
I don't even remember what y'all talking about.
Hold this man. What's
Don,
his son?
you don't remember?
Injustice.
No.
Yes, he does.
So when Kanan first trip up here, he came here. They would stay over here, and then you was saying something to Nyree. You was yelling at her, and Kanan was like, "You don't have to talk to her like that. She's a baby." And then you looked at him and you didn't say nothing. You just walked out.
Everybody started looking at you.
Right. We got quiet. I was like, "Ooh, that little nigga hard." I was like, he hard. He said it. I was like, I was too scared to say it, but I was like, what he said. Yeah, he was on that.
What he said, that's some hard ass shit.
I was so proud of my son when he did that. I was like, exactly. That's what you're supposed to do.
Look. We didn't even have to say nothing though. You didn't say nothing though. You gave him that though, Don. I was like, oh yeah, Don is on that grown woman shit though. But he said that though. He stood up to you though. That was funny.
Look at that nigga like he don't even want this smoke. I'm gonna keep him moving.
No, listen. He was ready for it. He wanted that smoke. He didn't understand. He didn't understand. Hold on. He didn't understand what that meant, but he was ready though. He was defending Nyree. Nigga, what the fuck you saying, nigga? You don't talk to her like that, nigga. That's my little cousin, nigga. Hey, look, you be forgetting, nigga. This shit is genetic. So it's like, hey, hold on. He didn't just say that because it's any little kid. That's his cousin too, though. Like, nigga, we all cousins. Like, nigga, you don't talk to her like that. I will fight you.
Hey,
he wanted to fight me. He wanted to fight me. He wanted to fight me though a little bit.
He definitely did. But you were like, oh, okay, little man.
That shit was so funny to me, bro. I'll never forget that. But just how Don she was just like this motherfucker, man. Like, hold on, let me get out of here before I better say something to this.
Okay.
It was one of them. It was one of them kind of situations where I was like, but I was proud of you though. I was like, she was like, okay, that's my little cousin.
I'm gonna keep it pushing because I'll be to snatch this nigga soul out of his body. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you what God loves. You know what I'm saying? Don't play with me, play with Jesus, nigga. I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, look.
And it wasn't worried about that.
He didn't give a fuck. He didn't give a fuck.
He wasn't worried about that.
He didn't give a fuck. He's like, what is she doing? What are you doing?
He just watched you go back and forth,
Dad,
yelling.
What's happening here? Yeah, he like, Dad, what's happening here? These kids is different, Don. You have to remember that. They ain't got gangster in them like that, like we had. They gonna call it out, nigga.
Hey,
that's unfair.
That was the gangster thing I knew.
can't treat him like that. You know, kids is like that now. They ain't like us, nigga. You might see a motherfucker get treated unfair. You be like, yeah, that's fucked up. You know, I'm just saying.
The kids, yeah, because Devin.
Hey, man, I listen, Devin. I don't know about that boxing shit. I should have never taught that nigga how to box, cause nigga.
And boxing his little nephews up.
No, I'm just saying though, like just his whole thing as far as like when it comes to fighting, he don't fight like other kids. So he knows how to do this, bro.
Yeah.
He's going to I don't want that to happen for him, man. Because it's not
gonna happen.
I don't want him getting into no fight.
He ain't gonna do all that.
Listen, if you know how these kids is, man, these kids press you, man. I see him doing that. And I'm not saying it in a malicious type of way or being a bully, but protecting himself. And it kind of goes into the conversation about how that boy felt like he had to get a gun to protect himself. He couldn't fight this kid. This kid was tougher than him. He's beating him up. He was scared. The school didn't protect him. You know what I mean? And so what would you do? The kid that came in there and fought him, he wasn't even supposed to be in the classroom. That wasn't even his fucking class. So the kids in his class minding his business. This kid come in there, hop on him, beat him up, and whoop his ass. This kid, and you can already tell he ain't a fighter. He's not that kind of kid. You know, his parents got money. I mean, and not to say that there's anything wrong. I say his parents got money. Let me just say that his parents are together. You know, he has the support. And so it's like he wasn't that type of kid, at least from what I've read. And then for him, he's like, he ain't no fighter. So what he can you put your hands up and you whoop his ass. I mean, we can say that, yeah. Every kid ain't like that. So and this kid wasn't like that. But this kid felt like this motherfucker man beat me up, taking my lunch money. You know, because I got fly shoes and fly clothes because my parents put me on, nigga. You know what, you bitch ass nigga? I will fucking kill you. Put your motherfucking hands on me.
My point is that I totally agree. I'm popping you.
I mean, and I don't want to see no kids die because of gun violence. That's fucked up. I mean, really. I mean, from the bottom of my heart. But I also understand that if you ain't controlling your children is out here terrorizing other kids and shit. You know, I mean, how he got the gun, we can talk about that. We can talk about that. But at the end of the day, that's what he did, though. So what if it was a gun? If it would have been a knife and he checked that nigga that kid in the neck or whatever, in the leg or and kill him? We talking about that? I mean, you know what I'm saying? But shooting guns, you know, it leans on that type of thing. But just not to get off track. What was this kid supposed to do? Right.
He was trapped.
And bringing a gun to school is not the solution, I
guess. And the family said,
but for him, he made his man back it the fuck up off me.
But his family said that they had been calling and trying to report it, and nobody was doing nothing.
But why haven't the school already? The school should already know.
No, right. That's what Don's saying. That's what Don's saying. She said the parents.
I've been through this already.
The parents reported.
The parents reported. They on the news. They standing strong. They're like, you know, do I agree that he had the gun? No, I do not. But at the same time, the school had been notified over and over again about the problem that we were having. So basically, they've already given notice, like, you guys are not protecting our child. My son is not protected. Not saying that what he did was right, but he had to protect himself. That's how he felt he had to protect himself.
But then again, that's why I'm glad Devin know how to box. Let me take it all back. There you go. That's for that reason. There we go. We got to bring it back home. Why we're doing this? Yeah. So if you knock your motherfucking kid out, knock his teeth out, and your
little motherfucker's still alive. Shit.
Then that's what's gonna happen. Yeah. I make no apologies for that. No. I'm sorry. We got a little bit off track there, but because Devin is good with them things, bro. In the boxing shit, nigga, this nigga, man, he got it. He know how to. If he really once he conceptualizes this and understands what he's capable, he does it because we show him how to do it, and he's with his big cousins and shit doing this shit, right? But he really knows his shit though. Like he's just little. These other kids can't fuck with my little cousin if it came to that kind of shit.
He was angry enough.
They're not fucking with him.
Yeah, I don't. But he don't. He don't be around. Yeah, that's why
He's not. No, I'm saying they're gonna keep on fucking with him if they try him, and then he's gonna fuck around. Then he's gonna break out and be looking like George Foreman on a motherfucking head, beating the brakes off a kid, and they're gonna be like, we want to throw him in jail. He's like, all he did was, they was like, what was Devin doing? They're going, the kids got cameras now for camera phones and shit. Right. They're going to be he going to be viral. They're going to be like, oh, sign that kid up. We need to give him a contract. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to look like that. It ain't going to, it's going to look like that. No, his punches, bro, his jab is beautiful. His right hand, I'm talking about, Devin beat the brakes off him up. I'm just saying, bro. If I can get him into boxing, like as far as like amateur stuff for a kid, he would be pretty good. Trust me when I tell you, because he hit hard.
Yeah, he hit me one day playing around. I was like, hit me again and watch what happened.
Don, hey, check this out. Watch this. Don, you only got a couple years left.
Oh, nigga, please.
You only got a couple years left.
Like 2 years, yeah.
Yeah, she don't know yet. I'm telling you, these girls is different. Boys is different.
It's right there.
Boys is different.
The first arm, the hand swings at you. He grabs the first one. Second one, go, he grabs that one.
Look. This is the one thing. Like my mom learned this shit. Now listen, it shift with boys real quick. Woo woo. Where you gonna have to go get your shit on that nigga? like, hold on, nigga. Like,
you have to do all that.
Yeah, you will.
He ain't gonna try to hurt you. He's gonna stop you from trying to hurt you.
Look. He gonna make you remember though, like you gonna be like, oh, this nigga's strong. Like, hold on.
He's strong now.
Hey,
I know.
Definitely.
Hey, Ray, like when you grabbed it, like when you reached that age, when you had the ability to grab the belt, when your parents
for you. Look, my mom told everybody that I try to push her down the stairs, bro. Look, and so, nigga, listen, bro. It's a time, bro, when it happens, nigga. I promise you, that was me and my mom, bro. Like, and she told my dad was looking for me, bro. I was ducking and dodging my pops, bro, and everything, bro. My dad was my dad was coming for me, nigga. He was shut up, Terrence. He was coming for me, bro. Like he was coming for me, bro, because my mom was
smart ass mouth, Ray.
I absolutely did, but that's not what this is about. It was difficult. I don't want to go into all of it, but my mom and me had into it, and my mom kind of told a fib on me. Just not to say and my dad was looking for me. I remember when Jason tried it, Nick. Yeah, hey man, my pops wasn't fucking around when he tried to test my mom. It was like a rap, and they wasn't even together. When that shit happened, and she called that nigga. When my mom called my dad, and they not to get none of that, it was a rap, bro. He come over there checking me. I grabbed my man for real. Hey, I want to smoke with him. It's crazy. Anyway.
Man. Yeah, your dad. Yeah.
No smoke with him. Like, oops.
What was that?
Oh, that was the light.
The light that he broke.
No, it ain't broke. It ain't broke.
Well, he just keeps swinging by.
Aliens walking.
Hey man, but I got 6 people still watching me, watching us. Ivory, thank you for joining. But guess what, y'all? I'm finna get the fuck out. This shit is finna be over. We've been rocking out for about
2 hours and change. Hour
I don't know where. An hour. Oh, that's it. Only an hour and 38 minutes. I appreciate y'all. We'll be back with another one You guys enjoy your night, man.
Good to see you, Scooty.
All right. Peace out. Peace out.
Deuces. Yep. So thank you guys for joining us for PDX Dope Live. Double R, I'm your man, Ray Ray. Thank you to Elsa Don Nelson, Petty LaBelle, my cousin. Love you. Thank you for joining, being my guest host and really helping out with this whole thing. Thanks to my cousin Terrence for contributing to this program. He's been awesome. I love you, cousin. Thanks to my boy Ivory Mace. You already know you my dude, my little bro. I fuck with you heavy, my dude. And I know we starting off low. Not too many people watching. We got couple people watching. I appreciate y'all that are watching. I hope you guys enjoy and have fun with us. Pass it along. And I hope to see you on the next one. Feel free. Chime in. Deuces. PDX Dope Live. I'll see you on the next one.